Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying out today is we are playing a deck I am calling Vraskacrats. So an Aristocrats deck where, you kill stuff to kill them and you're killing our own stuff. So basically it's all built around, first off, Poison Tip Archer and Slimefoot Stowaway. So we're creating Saprolings and other creatures that will cause the opponent to be losing life anytime a creature dies or when our Saprolings die. And then the other thing is that we're just playing Vraska. So I was trying to think of a way to just really maximize on Vraska Golgari Queen, because I've seen a lot of people play this where they're having to like sacrifice land in order to draw a card, which I just don't think is quite good enough most of the time. And so I was thinking that we can just be playing the stuff that we want to be sacking anyway to be drawing us cards. So first off, Dusk and Zealots, our Fungal Infection to create a sapling early game, all that kind of stuff. To be making sure that we're actually drawing off of this stuff. We're still building wide enough though that to still use her ability of the -9. So whenever the ultimate is whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. So we're building wide. We're trying to draw cards. We're trying to do a lot of fun stuff. I did just barely change up the deck a little bit. I used to be running two or three Journey to Eternities. I just added some Eldest Reborns, kind of a little bit more land for top end here, Tendershoot Dryads, and I think this deck is really fun and is really powerful. It's not fine tuned yet. This is kind of like my first run through with the kind of the new build I just gave it. So let me know what you guys think of it as we go here. But this deck is so much fun. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. And yeah, here, wish me luck. Before we jump into the gameplay, I wanted to thank today's sponsor, Fusion Gaming and the Mana Base. Check out themanabase.com for Magic spoilers and articles from your favorite YouTubers. Alright, so we are playing Vraskacrats against General Veers, and let's see how this opening hand looks. This deck is kind of a hit or miss type of thing. Like, we can just draw all of our small stuff and not really do anything. This is okay. I mean, we have removal turn 2, which lets me like at least hope for being able to play Poison Tip Archer and start doing stuff. This is kind of a hard keep, but I would rather keep something that we can possibly do the things we're trying to do with than trying to mulligan down for the most optimal hand, because it just typically doesn't happen. Alright, cast down number 2 is great. Hopefully we're not playing against like legend stuff. That'd be terrible. Playing against our Equip Is It deck would be really bad here. Alright, Woodland Cemetery, good. We like land, pass the turn. I mean, we have all of our top end stuff, which is great. I mean, if we can keep the board clear enough for Eldest Reborn to be killing their stuff too, then we just kind of take over. Especially if it's the Drakes here. That can be pretty powerful. We are just going to fire this off right away on the Drake before they can have counters or hexproof up. So land, pass the turn. And cast down again into... Alright, Arclight Phoenix does have haste. Do we just let that kill us here? Or hit us? I think we actually are going to cast down again. And then Poison Tip Archer is actually really good against the Drakes. They have to answer it. I mean, they could just shock or like kill it to be getting back their Phoenix. Let's hope that's not what's happening here. Lightning Strike. Alright, so they do Lightning Strike, and then 2 cantrips. No, okay, perfect. Alright, so Forest and Poison Tip Archer number 2. And another Lightning Strike? No, okay. We have some hope now. Passes the turn. Alright, what are the odds that they have control here, or counters? Let's go to combat. Maybe we should have played Saproling Migration. I mean, we're going to try to stick this Vraska. It's so good. They obviously have something. I'm guessing it's draw. Yeah, opt. Keeps it on top, so possibly a Lightning Strike here. They might be able to get back. I think Arclight is only on your turn. Combat of your turn, yes. Alright, so we're gonna get we're gonna try for Vraska. Sinister Sabotage, please no. Alright, perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna keep ticking up. Start creating some pirates. And this is going to demand an answer pretty quick. Like, they need to do something soon. All right, so take up.
My crew is the finest in the seas.
And yeah, opponent just scoops it up. Yeah, I was gonna play. I wasn't sure to play Saproling beforehand. I mean, if they had any, there's really no like mass hits with blue and red right now, but there is reasons to be getting tokens down so Poison Tip Archer can do more damage. Alrighty, here we are against Berserker Woden, and this deck is doing okay so far. I mean, we handled the Drakes, but they also didn't draw very well, it looked like. So, I mean, we're going to keep this again, though. Reassembling Skeleton with Journey to Eternity is great. Swamp past the turn. We have our cast down turn 2, and I think we're actually just going to hold on to this cast down. I guess we're more worried about... there are some other things we're more worried about. So we can play Resembling Skeleton and then Journey to Eternity. Alright, Forest and Druid of the Cowl. Do we want to cast down? I don't think so. We're just going to Journey to Eternity here. No attackers. This way they can't swing in for a while. We actually prefer to go a little bit more late game with this deck. They could have a few things that hit it here. They're not playing white, so Knight of Autumn is the most typical. Nullhide Ferox. Well, I think we're just going to pay and kill it. Yeah, I think we're just going to pay and kill it here. So yes, pay for his ability. And cast down. And no attackers. Alright, Forest. Alright, land is great. We love drawing land. We're going to play Dusk Legion Zealot. And, I guess just keep passing the turn. We don't have anything in the graveyard yet that lets us actually do anything, but it's a great way to just be stopping them from attacking for a while. A big tramply guy is bad, though. Vraska does destroy any creature, right? So, yeah. So, I mean, there's no limit, right? Yeah, no limit. Come down, Vraska. Destroy their Mammoth. Mammoth is fun. That is a great way to give Nullhide Ferox a way to swing in there. So we are going to keep him back as blocker. We'll swing him with the Zealot. Down to 19, pass the turn. Palaka Worm. Alright, this is getting scary now. They do have some really big stuff. Maybe we should have killed this Druid of the Cowl. Well, if we keep drawing everything amazing, I guess we just keep doing that. So, Vraska's Contempt, the Palaka Worm. I mean, this deck has been drawing perfectly right now, so I'm not going to complain a bit. Not one bit. Alright, so we're going to play Slimefoot Stowaway here as well. I mean, I should do this after combat, but we're just going to do it. And swing in with just the one guy still. And now next turn we have Saproling Migrations. I mean, the best thing that we could draw is just Vraska. Golgari Queen. Opponent still has a lot of cards in hand. Llanowar. Alright. Yeah, start drawing bad. You're all about that. Alright. Tick up. Go to combat and attack in. We're just going to start attacking with this guy. Make them start blocking with it. I guess that's... oh well. We're actually okay with him being in the graveyard too, because if we ever do flip the Journey to Eternity, it's great. Alright, kick this Saproling Migration. And yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. I mean, Saprolings just in general are great against the... It's So he can play the Druid of the Cow for free. That's fun. So Hatchery Spider, I've actually been wanting to build a deck around, and I kind of did. I put one into one of my other decks. It's fun, but like, all right, yeah. Opponent does scoop it up. Yeah, and we were just gonna go crazy there. Man, this deck is so fun. All right, one more game. Alrighty, here we are against Terranos, and we are playing our Vraskacrats again. And doing pretty well so far. I honestly wasn't too optimistic about this one. So yeah, do have to mulligan for better mana. Cast down turn 2. Yeah, we'll keep it. Fungal Infection versus land. I think we have to go for land. And Overgrown Tomb tapped. Pass the turn. That is the one thing that I tend to mess up on with Arena is I just get those the pain lands versus check lands mixed up all the time. Do we play the Reassembling Skeleton here? I think I'm okay getting shocks and stuff out of their hand, and then we can cast down the next turn. Runaway Steamkin. Alright, well, we are going to hit that for sure. I mean, I guess I could have swung in first to see if he'd block. I highly doubt he would have. Down to 19, pass a turn. Yeah, Steamkin is definitely something we want to be getting off the board. Chain Whirler here. Gutter Snipe. Interesting. Alright, land, yes. Yes, yes. Land is good. Slimefoot lets us block. Journey to Eternity doesn't do anything for us yet. And that's just like something great later on. It does create more mana for Ravenous next turn. But yeah, so no attackers, pass the turn. The biggest issue with Slimefoot Stowaway in our deck is that we have a lot less ways to create saplings than is optimal for it. It's kind of one of those that it can do it itself, though, to an extent. So he does kill it. That's fine. Swings in, no blockers. If we draw land, great. Alright, great. Chups comes down. Hits Mr. Snipey. And yeah, we'll swing in and bring him down to 18 past the turn. Not too shabby. Oh, we're playing pretty well. Land into Eldest Reborn for a Rekindling Phoenix. That is less good. So there's one interesting thing we can do with Rekindling Phoenix and Eldest Reborn. So if we can kill it, I mean, as long as it's in the graveyard, so the way that the token works is that it gets it from the graveyard. We have a turn, as long as we kill it on their turn, we have a turn to just snag it out of their graveyard, and that token will stay around. Or I guess it'll kill itself, but it won't actually grab the Phoenix. I think we just take our beats this time. Play Journey to Eternity. Ugh, man. We'll play Eldest Reborn. Yeah, get rid of it. I mean, it doesn't... It lets us swing in, but that's pretty much all it does. So down to 15, pass the turn. This at least gives us something to round into later on. Gutter Snipe actually might not be bad in our deck. We do have quite a few things. So we're looking for Voracious Contempt. Man. Pretty much any way to kill it on their turn so that we can get it back. Lightning Strike. Oh, do we even have enough time? Ugh, no, that's fast. Oh man, alright, so if they have shock, we're just dead. We can do what we were saying though, so let's go ahead and Journey to Eternity on our Ravenous Chupacabra. Swing in. Down to 12, pass the turn. Alright, so very good chance we're just dead here. Very small chance. Oh, alright. Active Treason, that's interesting. When it switches sides, it actually loses enchantment. Interesting. I actually thought enchantments stayed on. Equipment, I know does, and you can, but I still have the chance to pay for it to come off to something else. Huh, interesting. Alrighty, so here we are against Gun Bunny, and I was going to end it right there, but I realized that we hadn't run into our 4-mana Golgari Queen Vraska, and so we're going to try it out one more time. If we don't hit it this time, well, there it is. Alright, so we're going to do it. And this is actually exactly what we're wanting with it, too. So, yeah, keep this. Vraska, or sorry, Llanowar Saproling Migration into Vraska that can, oh man, stinking Fanatical Firebrand. Well, we're going to play our Llanowar still, make them kill it. It's like the worst combination right there. But anyway, so they'll probably kill it here. Take 2. Saproling Migration is actually pretty good. No blockers. Ooh, and the Slimefoot Stowaway. So Slimefoot lets us block both of these guys. Saproling Migration will then let us draw or gain some life. Question is, do we just Saproling Migration really quick so that we have blockers for each of them versus Slimefoot? I think that we do Saproling first here. So Saproling Migration. And we'll go ahead and swing in. We're okay trading here. With the amount of mana we have and something to actually play next turn, I think we're okay with that. So yeah, I was swinging with Llanowar and Goblin Instigator. Alright. And passes the turn. Alright, perfect. That's exactly what we want to be having happen. Alright, so let's actually just Slimefoot Stowaway here. So we're going to play Slimefoot Stowaway. So next turn we can Vraska and be gaining 2 life, doing 1 damage, and drawing a card with these Saprolings. So no attackers, pass the turn. And that is crazy powerful. Especially against a burn deck or mono red here. Yeah. Should be in pretty good shape. Unless they play a Goblin Chainwhirler. Then we're in terrible shape. We do get to gain 2 life, do 2 to them. We can kill Chainwhirly guy next turn as well. We are going to block here. Absolutely. Down to 13. Poison Tip Archer is interesting. That's actually really interesting. Oh, man. I said that we've been waiting to get the Vraska, but if we play it right now, I mean, we kill Chainwhirler. Yeah. Play Vraska, kill Chainwhirler. That kind of forces them to do something here. They can play another one.
Time to step out of the shadows.
Kill Chainwhirler. No attackers. I mean, they're going to swing in at us, but that also lets us kind of clear their board a little bit here too. So my guess is that they swing both goblins here. They might have a Chainwhirler, which makes it worse. Yep, there's Chainwhirler. Alrighty then. Well, we're going to keep killing stuff. Down to 9. Saproling Migration is actually not terrible. So we can take 3, kill some of their guys, do some damage to them, and then just kind of get a really wide board next turn. Or we can draw and create a few more blockers that actually gain us life. Let's do that. So draw first. I mean, I like to kick this Saproling Migration. And now we can next turn. It's already too late. I think we're already on this game plan. Alright, so Saproling Migration. And no attackers. This way we can just block the Chainwhirler and whoever swings in here gains some life. And we doing damage to them. Alright, Lightning Strike. Yeah, Lightning Strike comes in. Fine. Instigators. Alright, just swinging in with the Chain Whirler. Alright, we'll block here, here. Take the 1. I want to be able to keep some guys available for this Poison Tip Archer. Yeah? Oh man, we're in trouble. Yeah, be able to block him the next turn. Get rid of their biggest guy. They can swing in for quite a bit each. Oh, man, all these lands. Pretty bad. Alright, Poison Tip Archer. No attackers. And we have a lot of ways we can kill Chain Whirler. We have a lot of ways to die here now, too. Alright, block here, block here. We're taking 2. They lose life. Kill another guy, they lose another life. We're down to 3. And land does not do it. Alright. Well, we did get the Vraska out, and that's what happened that time. Mono red is pretty hard to beat. I think that we have some good chances against it. And drawing into 8 land there was not it. But yeah, that's what happens. All right, so there you guys have it with Vraskacrats, and this is such a fun deck. I think that there actually is quite a bit of potential. I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit here, so I'd love to hear you guys' comments, what you guys would like to have tweaked or whatever with this deck. And then I probably should do just a Vraska tribal deck sometime too. Get the pre-con Vraskas in here. I'm not sure they're worthwhile. I honestly haven't even read through what they do that much. So anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.